Hey, what's up YouTube? CasualYugiS back bringing you guys another Yu-Gi-Oh video. In today's video I'm going to be showcasing every single one of my collection binders to date. So 2022 is almost out guys, and heading into 2023 with some new collection goals. I'm going to be showcasing you thus far my collection, all of my binders guys. This is not just these three here, we've got absolutely a load of binders that I'm going to be going through and basically explaining how I've organised them, the cards I've selected to go in which binders and the reasons why, what I personally collect, because I know many of you are curious to see a bit more of my Yu-Gi-Oh collection, leaving pack openings to the side for a moment and hopefully going to showcase these binders as best as possible. I've tried to set up the best lighting for this video so you can actually see the cards. So without further ado, these are all of my Yu-Gi-Oh collection binders. Alright guys, let's start off with this brown collection binder. This is the first video I ever actually showed off on YouTube back when I had like 500 subscribers. So this one is pretty cool. It's basically got all of the old school cards that I collected back from my childhood. So here are all the oldest cards in my collection guys. So starting off with a simple page where I think I must have opened a legendary collection when I got back into the game. We've got a first edition Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is a European Blue Eyes, still pretty nice. Light mod play, I think. Dark Magician's also a Euro, and Red Eyes is also first edition. Didn't ever come in Euro, but these are the three, classic cards, guys, from everybody's childhood. You were either a Joey, Yugi, or Kaiba fan. So essentially these are the three main cards on the first page. So this is the second page guys, as you can see, all of my Blue Eyes White Dragons. This is my Seto Kaiba page, my Exodia, Spellbinding Circle holding down that Exodia with the GBI gods up there. I think every card in here can range from extremely played to very light play, and there must be a few near mint cards. I think these god cards are pretty good. They are quite sort of minty, but don't actually want to grade these because I wanted to have a raw set for my binder. That's how my second page looks in my binder. There we go. Moving on to the next page, we've got some more Blue Eyes. Different variations: DB1 Blue Eyes, PCK, SKE, Jump, FL1. Really, really nice. I don't think I have a BPT in here, but I do in my other binder. So this is all my Fusion Dragon Blue Eyes, of course with Blue Eyes Shining, so Blue Eyes Ultimates, and Ultra and Secret Rare from Retro Pack 1, and Jump. Very, very cool. So what's interesting guys is the variations between the Secret Rare and the Ultra Rare Jump Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. So in Europe I think we got the Ultra Rare, and in the States I think you guys got the Secret Rare. So that's just a little variation. They're both Jump Blue Eyes, but there we go. Ultra versus Secret, pretty cool to see. Turning on to the next page, the Magician pages. So Dark Magician Girl, Magicians Unite, Dark Paladin as well. That's Secret Rare from DMG. Yep, Dark Paladin Unlimiteds, of course. Very expensive in first edition. Red Eyes. Moving on to some Magicians into Red Eyes now, guys. Got a whole page of Red Eyes. The one in the middle is an unlimited LOB. Summon Skull, a couple more Red Eyes cards. As you can see, guys, this is my Trihorn Dragon that I still remember trading in the playground for. It's got a huge crease down the middle. This kid had it and he wanted to trade it with me. And I traded it because I just wanted Trihorn Dragon. It's like slightly worse than Blue Eyes back in the day and I wanted it. So really, really nostalgic for me. This is the binder that I normally say collect what you love, collect what you like, collect what you remember, guys, because it's really going to be difficult when you're trying to decide what to collect. I just say whack in some cards into a binder and, enjoy them. Enjoy flicking through, having the memories. These were the pieces of Gate Guardian that my brother always used to duel with and destroy me with because I never used to be able to get over them. They're all in here and all remembered and all treasured. So Magnet Warriors as well. What a difficult card this was to summon. This was my first ever Valkyrion. You can see how heavily played and loved this card is, but it's still gorgeous. It's absolutely destroyed, but this is the first ever Valkyrion I had, and it was an original card, and I was just so happy as a kid to have it. I think now we don't really appreciate how, as adults, we're able to get our hands on any card that we want, but back in the day you had to settle for a 1000 Dragon. That had a huge crease down the middle, but was at least in first edition. European 1000 Dragon, that's pretty crazy. So yeah, again guys, this is a very random binder. We will get into a few more things. This is a page of Hobby League. I think my brother and I attended loads of tournaments, so we used to collect those as and when we were winning, but it was mainly him doing the winning. I was mainly I think the best I ever finished in a tournament was 4th. So, Spear Dragons, staples from back in the day. These all used to be in our decks. Twin-Headed Behemoth, Luster Dragons, Kaiser Glider I used to love. A couple more cool cards here. I think these I added a bit later on. These fusions for me to be Dragon. Which is such an underrated card, I think, guys. If you're going to go out there and you want to pick up a card, I think it'll be this Meteor B Dragon. Because this is stronger than B Skull Dragon. Such a shame we never really got to see this play out in the anime. A really nice card. There we go. Just some more sort of super rares now. Fusion Ritual mess of a page, to be fair, but still looks quite nice. My trap cards with Jinzo in the middle, protecting from the mirror forces. Pretty cool. Very nice. Spell canceller with all the spells. I must have just randomly whacked in a Blue Eyes there for some reason. There we go. And our last page is this one right here, so nothing too particular. This binder, guys, is very close to my heart and one that I will always keep and flick through to have some great nostalgic memories. Let's move on to the second binder now. Now, guys, this second binder is my most viewed video on YouTube, so this is very exciting and I'm sure you will love this binder, guys. So there's a video I did a while ago entitled Collecting LOB to Extreme Victory, and this is that binder, guys. So let me show you what's inside of here. So it starts off with LOB, where possible, first editions. This is an unlimited Blue Eyes and unlimited Trihorn. I do own a copy of a first edition Trihorn, however, I just haven't put it in the binder itself. So that's what these beautiful LOB page looks like. You can see some first editions, for example, Monster Reborn, Dark Magician, Red Eyes, Gaia. Very, very nice to see. Now moving on to the second page, guys, we have Metal Raiders and Spell Ruler. I have the pack in the top corner, which is something that I'd like to say I started, but I think Old School Expert was first, and then I started posting photos of my binder doing like this on sort of Instagram, etc. But I'm definitely not claiming the rights to putting the booster packs inside, but it just looks really cool. And I think it's such a clever and innovative way of, you know, making the most of pack arts, because I think pack arts are really beautiful. So most cards here, as you can see on display, are in first edition, except for this MST and Change of Heart. Moving on to Pharaoh Servant and Labyrinth of Nightmare. Pharaonic Guardian, Legacy of Darkness. My top 8 cards from each set will be in here, guys. That's why Dark Master Zork is here as opposed to perhaps an ultra rare. Dark Paladin, this is a first edition Dark Paladin, which took me a while to find and get in a condition I was happy with. Still really, really nice though. I think this is my favourite version of Dark Paladin. There's 3. This one, and the Duelist Pack Yugi, which is pretty cool, but definitely prefer that. And if you're wondering what sleeves I'm using Ultra Pro, Yu-Gi-Oh size clear sleeves, as well as soft sleeves as the second sleeve. So I'm only double sleeving, in some cases triple sleeving. This DMG is beautiful. I paid $55 for this card in 2019. I still remember the guy who sold it to me. He was from Canada, and it's really, really decent condition as well. Quite happy with that. Now this thing's like $300. Because MFC is so shortly printed. There we go. Beautiful. Moving on to Soul of the Duelist now. So Ultimate Rares come into play. So Horus, the Creator, Phoenix. They're all in here, and first edition, I believe. For example, this Horus isn't minty, but it's still pretty nice for a binder copy. Very cool card. I love Horus, the Black Flame Dragon. This thing is double sleeve, I think. Sometimes I use triple sleeves. Here we go, Flaming Eternity and the Lost Millennium, as you can see. Really nice ultimate rares such as Flame Wingman comes in here, guys. This is a European gold stamp Flame Wingman. Beautiful. Look at that. CRV and EEN, absolutely gorgeous page. This is probably my favorite double page. Some of the cards are quite played. You can see this Wild Edge, for example, has got some whitening on the corners, but it still looks so nice, and I'm really, really happy with how this binder sort of came out and looked. So, moving on to the Sacred Beasts and Enemy of Justice. Uriah, Raviel, Hamon, they're all pretty played. But it's still pretty nice to see them all together in one binder. Power of the Duelist, Cyberdark Impact, Beautiful, these Power of the Duelist fusions. I love how that sort of came out. It looks like a sort of a diamond shape with the baby versions there, and of course Dogma. You can't not have Destiny Hero Dogma. There we go for Cyber Dark Impact. Underrated set, some really cool ultis in here, such as Lightning Punisher. It looks so good. Strike of Neos and Force of the Breaker. Now this Air Neos does have a whole chunk missing. I'll show you just quickly. There's a whole chunk missing here, but I paid £50 for it. This is an ulti Air Neos. I paid like £50 in end of 2019, 2020. Yeah, it's played. I was thinking about colouring that in with a Sharpie, but definitely not a good idea. So I didn't do that, but we've got the 3 vanilla monsters, because that fits really nicely in the page. Unfortunately, Glow Moss didn't get an ulti, so it doesn't fit the binder. Force of the Breaker. I know this is when secrets were released in Strike of Neos, however I just find these ultis look nicer than any sort of random secrets, although Grandmaster of the Six Samurai definitely has a point to be in here. Rise of the Monarch. Ghost rares now, guys, so Tactical Evolution. Looking really nice. Some great secret rares here like Magma Neos, Ill Blood, Venomenaga, Rainbow Dragon. What I did now is I added both of the variants of the card, so Ghost and Secret, where possible. So Gladiator Assault. This is a really nice minty Chaos Neos. It's mint, it's just unlimited. And that Rainbow Dragon is also unlimited, but mint. Or near mint. I haven't really checked it in a while. Phantom Darkness up next with Light of Destruction. Again, similar story. These are all first edition. These are all first edition as well. I'm very proud of these pages, other than the Honest and the Rainbow Neos. The Ghost Rares I tried to collect unlimited. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds now, guys. Revving it up with Duelist Genesis, which I do have a first edition Stardust Dragon, guys. This thing's like a light play. Looks really nice. I paid a really cheap price on eBay for a collection, and this was in it, which was insane. Has a little crease somewhere, I can't remember where, I think under the name, possibly? But yeah, really happy with the first edition Stardust in here, it's insane. Unlimited Black Rose, first edition Red Dragon Archfiend, unlimited Plague Spreader, but the first edition Synchro variants, Divine Neos and Neos Wiseman, both first edition as well. Then we've got Crimson Crisis, beautiful. I love Blackwing Armor Master. First editions here. These Ghost Rares are first edition because they're slightly cheaper than the Black Rose and Stardust Dragon. Then we move on to Stardust Overdrive and Ancient Fairy. Beautiful, so Ancient Prophecy. Nice, nice, nice. The Earthbound Immortals were definitely fun to collect in Ultimate Rare. I need this one in first edition actually. This one's an unlimited. Definitely need to upgrade that soon. Absolute Powerfuls with the Shining Darkness. Some Blackwing support. Loads more synchros, definitely cool. Garlandorf is nice. Then we move on to Duelist Revolution and Starstrike Blast. Again, loads more synchros. Draco Equeast. And Shooting Star Dragon. Of course, this set wasn't printed in Unlimited, so they're all first edition. We have Extreme Victory and Storm of Ragnarok, guys. That's what that looks like. That's my as I say, most viewed video on YouTube. With at the back here, I've got some nice messages and some random sort of Yu-Gi-Oh! Memorabilia, guys. So this was my, as I say, most viewed video on my channel, this binder right here. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Let's move on to binder number 3. Alright guys, binder number 3, here we go. So this is a follow-up binder from the previous binder, which was LOB to Extreme Victory. This is Generations Force all the way up until the end of Arc 5. So the next 3 Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, which were Zexal, Arc 5, and actually there is a bit of Reigns in here as well. Just because I decided to extend it because there was enough pages for it. So as you can see, this binder isn't finished, however, it will be. This is what I'm going to be aiming to finish in 2023. So you can see we have Generations Force here with some ultis and secrets. Then we have Photon Shockwave, which I have managed to complete. We need some Order of Chaos cards. I've tried to color code the sleeves as well, so you can see pink sleeves, grey sleeves, depending on the color of the pack. These are more purple, sorry, than pink. But you'll see the evidence of this a bit later on. You can see the green and pink sleeves for Return of the Duelist and Galactic Overlord. Guys, please feel free to copy this layout as well as you do your binders, because it's really good fun and I think it looks so cool. Look how nice this yellow page looks for Abyss Rising. with all those ultis and secrets there, such as Bahamut Shark and Heroic Champion Gandiva, Dyson Sphere, Heart Earth Dragon. I need an ulti. If anyone has an ulti Heart Earth Dragon and is looking to trade, I'd love to trade that with you. Then we have Tachyon, Light and Judgment of the Light. Very, very sweet. Shadow Spectre, Legacy of the Valiant as well. Primal Origin is the last set in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, and then we move on to Duelist Alliance, which was the first Arc 5 set. As you can see, the cover card is Odd Eyes, however I haven't placed Odd Eyes next to it, I've placed Odd Eyes below. And I've done the same for here as well. When the cover card isn't the Ghost Rare, I put the cover card just below, because it's still next to the pack, isn't it? It's just below, as opposed to right next to it, so I still find that works quite well. Sandwiched in with the Ghost Rare and some other cards as well. And I won't ever have 3 versions of the card. So I know this card does come in Secret Rare as well, but I'm only going to have the 2 of them that are different rarities. There we go, guys, same as before. There's the cover card, there's the cover card. Sometimes it is the Ghost Rare, sometimes it's not. New Challenges, Secrets of Eternity. Cross Souls, Clash of Rebellions. This is where it gets quite empty, guys, because this is the last Ultimate Rare pack, and the rest is Ultra and Secrets only, so I actually haven't gone as far as sort of finishing any of these, other than Shining Victories, because I opened so much of this set. And of course you might be thinking, Shining Victories is another Ghost Rare, but this is a Ghost Rare, obviously the cover card of Shining Victories, which is Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. However, this came from Ghost from the Past, so I thought it looked really good to put the Ghost Rare in here, even though it's not, you know, specifically that set. I think it just looks really nice. I'm going to do the same for Firewall Dragon as well, but as you can see, this is very, very plain. Like when I get a Ghost Rare Firewall Dragon, I'll swap these 2 around, put the Ghost Rare next to it. Maximum Crisis is pretty cool. And then essentially, guys, this is an empty, I don't even know what packs come after here, to be honest. I just whacked some in, hoping that they're in the right position, but it should go all the way up to well, my last pages, again, some sort of funky pages with some random cards in that I thought looked quite cool. So that is the 3rd binder, guys. Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal until Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains. Let's move on to binder number 4. Alright, now, binder number 4 is my trade binder. This is my high-end trade binder, guys. I showcased this once before and you guys went absolutely ballistic and sent me so many messages. Managed to trade some with some of you, but not deal with the high amount of requests. So this is a trade binder of mine, guys. Like I say, the cards in here are officially for sale or trade. If you are seriously considering trading me or buying some of these or making me an offer on these, please hit me up on Instagram, guys. Link down below at CasualYugiS stuff. However, you know, majority in here are, you know, on show, because I do like the way this binder is. Just if I go to an event and want to showcase a nice binder or actually do a big trade, I have some high-end, you know, items that I can actually do that with. So as you can see, Dad and, you know, Dark Dragon with Judgment Dragon first edition on the first page. And it is pretty insane. It's quite a valuable binder, but at the same time, I like having this high-end stuff. It's weird. It's like, I don't want to sell for the sake of selling, but if I'm selling to buy something, I'll do it. But like, there's some really cool ultis in here. Loads of Earthbound Immortals, and loads more. Won't take forever on this binder because I have showed it off once before. But yeah, there's some pretty incredible stuff in here, and I'm really happy with it. Even as it's a trade / collection binder, but like I say, stuff in here is for sale. But please don't inquire about a card unless you actually really want it. And like I say, the conditions range from near mint straight down to sort of, I'd say, mod. Nothing's played in here, like badly played. Mostly, I'd say, very light play every single card. These are some cool cards I pulled: Mind Crush and Behemoth from CP8. I even pulled the Dimensional Fissure, but I sold that recently. Please feel free to pause the video as well if I'm going a bit too fast. Beautiful Ultimate Rare. Okay, some random stuff's coming in here, guys, like some random OP2, sorry, Fog Kings. This is a Spanish ulti Dogma. Some more really random stuff, guys, but it's still really cool to see. Some gold stuff that I opened recently. These are mostly played, I think, but it's still really nice. Some Bandai stuff. in here, and on the last page I have my Italian favourite 3 Italian cards. And some funny cards there. So that's the trade binder, guys. That was binder number 4. Like I say, hit me up down on Instagram if you're interested in anything in here, but please only hit me up if you're seriously considering any one of these cards. Let's move on to binder number 5. Okay guys, binder number 5. This is my ultimate rare binder. I tried to collect, or I'm still trying. It's like one of those side projects that never really went anywhere. But because I had most of the cards already, I tried to do it. So I want to achieve something that Strictly Sealed has achieved, actually, in one of his shorts. He has a binder that has all of the ultimate rares from Soul of the Duelist straight through to, wow, firstly, Line of Destruction, but yeah, let's see how my binder looks. So guys, mostly are first edition, some are unlimited because I did get a bit lazy. But essentially I want to have all the ulties from those sets because I think they just look really, really nice. Most are here, it's just I'd have to invest maybe like another $1,000, $2,000 to get everything, and I just don't have the money or time at the moment to go and buy them individually. So yeah, mostly a Euro print, some are an A print, and the conditions in here really do vary. Like this looks really good, this page, because it's almost completed, right? Looks really, really nice. However, I'm just lazy and I haven't finished it. So Shadow Infinity. Again, a page that looks quite nice. It's just I haven't been caring for it or looking after it. This is good because these are the hardest to find. Again, I just some random multis that I've not managed to sort of pick up at all. I've even got a Gamertag first edition. Like this thing's insane. It's very expensive. This was a PSA 8 that I cracked, Euro print. I wonder if I could regrade it and try and get a 9. I don't know, but it's still really nice. Even as an 8, it's pretty insane. There we go. Again, I'm just going to flick through this real quick, guys. I've got a first edition Cyber Dark Dragon. I don't know why, don't ask me why. Some really nice cards in here, guys. This Force of the Breaker page looks so good because it's so almost finished. I need Gravekeeper's Assassin or whatever it's called, the Gravekeeper's card that comes from here, the search card. And then it's just like Tactical Evolution and some random. I don't think the whole Soul of the Duelist to Line of Destruction ultis will fit in this binder, so I might need to get one of those 4x4 binders. Which actually leads me well into binder number 6. Okay, this is binder number 6, guys, but you might not be able to see it because it's so white and the colours are a bit odd. But let me open this up for binder number 6, guys, because it is a 4x4 binder. It's slightly bigger. This is what it looks like, and this is all my limited edition / collector's tins and funky ideas that I've had. I really enjoyed working on this binder. It's not finished, unfortunately. Again, this is one for 2023, but this is how the first page looks with all of the BPT cards. Moving on to Master Collection and CT. So Master Collection next, as you can see, Master Collection 1, Master Collection 2, CTs, CT1, CT2. Then we move on, of course, to CT3 and CT4, CT5, CT6. Loads of secret rares. These look really cool, and it's so nice to have them all together, honestly. It's insane. Very happy. The card that took me absolutely ages to find was this one right here. And I'm going to actually do a little talk on this card. If you want to collect the CT cards, buy this thing now, because it took me like a year. I'm not even joking. It took me a year to find this card. Earthbound Immortal Asalapiscu in secret rare. There's very few out there. The tins are extremely rare. I don't even think I've ever seen what this sealed tin looks like. Go and pick this thing up. Yeah, it's insanely rare. I think it came from one of those exclusive Toys R Us tins, so definitely pick up Asalapiscu. If you're going to take away one thing from this video, take away that. I want to go up until basically the end of the tins, so we've got like Odd Eyes here, some other ones. Then I've got some Dark Beginning cards, because these are reprints. These are all like reprint sets. This is a reprint, this is tins. Like I say, this is some random stuff that I've got in here, but this is DB1 and DB2. Again, just some really nice cards and nostalgic ones. This is a little side project that I have going on. I want to collect one of every single cover card, so from LOB, aka Blue Eyes, probably an unlimited, the first 11, and then first edition from here on, down to, as you can see, first edition cover cards, basically. This looks really nice with all the cover cards put together. Just missing an Honest in first edition. If anyone has a secret rare Honest, I'd love to trade. A Heart Earth Dragon as well in ultra rare first edition. Predominantly Euro print if possible, but I won't mind if it's an American print, because everything in here is Euro print on this page, other than the Chaos Neos. Everything's Euro print, yeah. Even the Ultra Rare sort of Stardust and Black Rose, they're all Euro. That's going to go up until here, which is probably mid-Arc 5. Then, this is a great page. This is my Megamorph page. So the Megamorphs here with the Red Ice Black Metal variants, and also Metal Zoa, obviously in need of Megamorph. Before, well, the 3 sort of prize cards that were printed as vanilla monsters with Magician of Black Chaos. I think this page looks really, really good. Secret Rare Sengenjin as well. If we move on to the McDonald's pack. Any McDonald's fans? Well, here is the complete set of McDonald's cards, guys. Straight from Millennium Shield and Cosmo Queen down to, well, I think this is the last card actually, Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress number 2. So that's what the complete set looks like. I'm very happy to have that finally. Just some random Dark Revelation cards as well. Obviously we had Dark Beginning, some Dark Revelation. I might take 2 pages to do this, I'm not sure. Maybe just do Dark Revelation 1, Dark Revelation 2, and Dark Revelation 3. Again, it's very random, sporadic ideas, guys. This is a starter deck Kaiba, which is complete. Because I bought a starter deck Kaiba, which the Blue Eyes unfortunately was sort of light play and maybe mod play. So I just put all the cards in here and it came with, which is pretty cool. Then I've got Behemoths, because that's my favourite animal, favourite card, as well as Leo Gun is my second favourite. Some starter deck cards, a whole sort of page for those, so 12 starter deck monsters there. Then Premium Pack 2, unfortunately these are just the Super Rare variants. I'm not going to get the Secret Rares, I'm not really bothered, it's the complete set. And we've got 4 first edition Volcanic Rockets. I don't know why, I'm just guessing that this thing will go up to $100 once. I think it is about $100, but maybe if they reprint Volcanic Support, you never know. That's funny. Then again, just really random stuff, guys. Like I've got a playset of Ghost Rares, a playset of Ulti Odd Eyes, random Ultis and Ghost Rares. Really just random stuff. Don't even ask why this stuff is in here, I don't know. Then I've got some Toon Chaos. I want to collect all the Toon Chaos Collector's Rares, because I love Toon Chaos. I think it's the best Collector's Rare set by a long mile. Yeah, that's basically it. What I did want to show you is some of the cards that people sent me, their business cards. I think that looks really cool. Don't know if anyone else is doing this, but yeah, it's really cool to have all these business cards in one place, which is super, super cool. And then on the back, just some random Orica stuff. So that's binder number 6. That's binder number 6, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know what your favourite binder is. There is one more binder. Don't go anywhere. And this is the binder that I bring to locals. So I'll show you it right now. Binder number 7, the last one. And here it is. Binder number 7, the shiny gaming max protection binder. So this is the one I bring to locals with my CasualYugiS stuff card there. So I've got an Ulti Fusion Destiny, Rare Super Poly, Ulti Sky Striker Hayate. Unicorn, again, these are all up for trade. These are definitely all for sale or trade, so if you want to make me an offer on the whole binder or something, that'd be great. Just to take it off my hands. Shadow Schisms, Red Ice Fang with Chain. These used to be so expensive, they went so far down in price. Some Hand Traps, some Bestials, nice. Pretty cool. Just literally like play sets of stuff that people might need at locals. Must have traded away some, hence the gaps. But yeah, playset of Mizuki's is nice. There we go. That's my binder. Goat players there at the back. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed having a look at all of my binders. This has been really fun to show you them. Quite a long video as well. Let me know down in the comment section. I'd love to see your binders, so please message me on Instagram if you have anything for trade, for sale. I can definitely work around it. This was CasualYugiS stuff, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay safe when playing, trading, collecting, investing, and dueling with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'll see you another day in another video. Ciao for now.